Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to yet another video, and today we are going to be talking more about the PlayStation Portal, which is probably one of the most controversial products we have seen this year. And I really wanted to talk more about it just to kind of give that appeal to other people which are maybe questioning it, maybe, having a hard time choosing if they actually want to purchase it or not. Yeah, man, I hope you guys sit tight and relax and enjoy my video. Alright, so excuses for any sort of background noise that you might hear. As soon as I started recording, that's when my next door decided to start drilling and moving towards different types of stuff. So really sorry about that. But I hope you guys are enjoying the new setup too as well. I mean, I'm in a different location, been able to actually film right in front of my TV now as well. So that's actually really cool. So we got the cool lights and everything in the background. So hope you guys enjoy that. And let me know in the comments down below if you are actually enjoying this new setup. But yeah, let's talk about the PlayStation Portal. It's a DualSense controller with a screen in the middle, LCD display, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to the tech itself. You have a decent battery life on here, at least for me, anyways. Lasts about 4 or 5 hours depending on what type of game you are actually playing. I believe if you are playing something that has a lot of DualSense features with the adaptive trigger, then the battery might be a little bit less. But if you are playing something that has, maybe a PS4 game or a PS5 game which doesn't even have that much DualSense features, it will last you quite a bit of time. Actually, I haven't actually done my testing myself, but I've been able to actually use this for about 2 or 3 days without having to charge it. And obviously that's my own personal experience as well. I mean, for some people they might be just playing games consistently with the PlayStation Portal, but for me, I like to do a little mix between my actual console and PlayStation Portal. It really depends on which situation I'm in at the moment. But yes, so my experience with the PlayStation Portal has mostly been positive. I do have a few gripes with it as well, but I mean, no product is actually perfect. And with my PlayStation Portal, it's been great. Like honestly, like every single time that I, turn it on and want to actually play the game, I would say about 95% of the times it actually works. I did have a few internet issues before, but I'm not too sure if that was my internet or the actual PlayStation Portal, or maybe the internet on my PS5 as well. I wasn't too sure what might have been the issue. But yeah, it's been pretty decent, and surprisingly, Sony has actually released 2 updates since it's been out. And yeah, it works perfectly fine for me. I mean, now there are some circumstances that you will probably have to take in consideration before you actually purchase this. Is first of all, is your internet actually really good? That's the question. I think that's the question that a lot of people will have. Like, will I be able to actually play the game, play the PlayStation Portal if my Wi-Fi is decent, or can I run this in Starbucks or anything like that? Like, it's very different for everyone. Okay, and I think it's quite important that a lot of people that make content that has a PlayStation Portal should make some sort of video out of it, because not everyone is going to have the same experience. So my internet is actually really good. I do have a Wi-Fi extender in my room, which is connected directly to my PS5, and that's how I get the good connection. I've been around the whole house playing PlayStation Portal, and like I haven't actually had any issues with that. I do have 2 different Wi-Fi connections I can connect to, which is obviously the main connection, the main router connection, and then I've also got my extender as well. Extender is usually the best one to go for me. But if I was to go into the kitchen or in my mom's room or anything, then I would have to connect to the main house's router's Wi-Fi. And yeah, like it has a very stable connection. I think when I'm in my mom's room, the connection takes a little bit longer to actually, load up the game and such. But once it's loaded, I have no issues with that. And both connections, I don't really have any sort of like lag issues or anything. I mean, no matter which connection you have, there will be a very slight amount of lag. That's something you can't really bypass, unfortunately, but that's just how remote play works. But yeah, like it's mostly been good. All right. So, what do you actually need to be able to take advantage of what the PlayStation Portal is? So, first of all, good connection, good Wi-Fi connection. It's advisable to have the PS5 connected via LAN just to have that, better connection. You can do it over Wi-Fi. That's not an issue whatsoever. But like, it's usually better if you have it connected via Ethernet. Part of the reason why I've got a really, really stable connection. And remote play. So what is remote play? Remote play is literally being able to control your PS5 away from your PS5 and being able to play your games via the Wi-Fi. Okay, similar to what cloud play is. Cloud is, well, that's just a server somewhere in the cloud, is what they will say. And you're being able to actually play a game from the clients, okay, from like either Microsoft's clients or Sony's clients or anything like that, right? And that is usually a better experience, if I'm being honest with you, for most people, anyways, because in some situations, to be able to take advantage of cloud, you just need a Wi-Fi connection. There's no other connections you need. Whereas with remote play, the console needs to have good Wi-Fi, okay, and then you also need to have good Wi-Fi on the device that you have. Okay, so let's just say if my PS5 is at home and I don't know, I go to my mate's house and their Wi-Fi is not really the best. Things can get a little bit muddy because obviously your PS5 has a great connection, but then your Wi-Fi that you're at or you're using doesn't have a good connection. So obviously you're just not gonna get a good experience. You need to have both in good connections, all right? So for anyone that is looking to actually pick up the PlayStation Portal, I would highly recommend for you to test out remote play on your phone or whichever device you have at home and see if it works. If it works, then you can easily buy the PlayStation Portal and have no issues whatsoever, okay? But if remote play just doesn't work in your area, there's probably no reason for you to actually have the PlayStation Portal. It's just not going to give you a great experience. And for £200, you'll probably be more angry than happy. And, it's a very, like I said, it's a very controversial product. It's not going to be for everyone. I can see this being very appealing for people that may have children or they're just consistently always busy, where they just don't have time to be in front of the TV all the time and they actually want to play games on their break or anything like that. Then that would be a great solution. But for the person that already has, not that great Wi-Fi, then this might not be the product for you. But I'll show you my experience. Let me just turn this on. So as you can see already, it's being connected. All right, PS5 just turned on a while ago. And hopefully it shouldn't change my background because I'm running YouTube at the moment. But let's just see what's happening. Okay, so it's ready to play. I don't know if you can see that right there. I can easily press the portal icon, or I can just press the X to enter into the portal. But I'm just gonna press the touchscreen so you can see how cool it is. There we go. Alright, and now we are on my PS5. And as you can see, I have the Tekken demo that's recently been downloaded. And then I've got some other stuff as well. Alright, as you can see, I'm scrolling through my menu. And it's all nice and dandy. Like, there's a very, very, very minimal lag. Which you might notice, but honestly, once you start playing games, you will not notice it whatsoever. The only time that you'll probably notice it is if you're doing competitive play or something, But let me let's load up. Well, I'm recently playing Avatar, so I'll just continue from where I left off. All right, I've got Avatar playing right now. Okay, don't know if you can see that, but I can easily just move around. I know this is a very awkward angle, isn't it? I mean, happens with everyone's new setup, right? But yeah, I can literally move around. Okay, I can hold down and jump, run if I wanted to, and let's take out my bow. There we go. I can shoot. Boom. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. And if I'm being honest with you, the DualSense features work really, really well. Like, if you like them already from the PlayStation 5 anyways, it's the exact experience. There's nothing actually different. So, yeah. Really, really good stuff. And you know, you have the lights on the side here as well, which is pretty cool. I think the lights on here actually looks much better than the actual DualSense controller, which is only allocated just on these sides here and at the bottom as well. So it's actually pretty cool to have it across the whole entire console. But the design of it is actually really nice. I mean, let's point out the most obvious thing, which is not included in the PlayStation Portal, which is Bluetooth. Okay, there's no Bluetooth inside of this. No idea why. I'm sure it wouldn't have made the cost higher or anything. But there's no Bluetooth. Only USB-C and Ethernet, not Ethernet, sorry, auxiliary input just right here. Okay, so you can plug in headphones if you want to. But other than that, you would have to either buy Sony's brand new earbuds for the PS5 to actually use audio on here, or you would have to plug in wired headphone, which I'm pretty much sure a lot of people actually don't have that, unless if you have a gaming headset which already has a headphone jack. But you know, I hope you guys had taken away some sort of goodness from this video. Like, you only need a good Wi-Fi. If you don't have a good Wi-Fi, do not get the PlayStation Portal. It's as simple as that. Okay? If you know you don't have good Wi-Fi, just avoid it. You avoid it and have no sort of opinion on the PlayStation Portal because it's just not for you. This is for people that have good Wi-Fi and for people that want to be able to play away from their PS5 or their TV itself. I hope that just wraps everything up for you guys. I hope you enjoyed my new video, which is a nice welcoming video, I suppose. I should have another video coming out very, very soon, which does include some accessories for the PlayStation Portal, because it seems like you cannot find anything for this thing. Like, I don't know why it's taken so long for a lot of developers to make accessories for this console, but yeah, I mean, I do have a case coming with some thumb grips and a screen protector, so I'll put that on and show you guys and do a little bit of unboxing videos. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to let me know if you enjoyed this new video and my new setup as well. Really enjoying this, and it brings a nice little vibe to it as well. So I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take it easy, and peace.